Okay, so we're back with number 17 just because I had to go over the visual method for those of you that like the visual method that can pick it up and they're not so good with formulas. It's just like dilations when we dilate with a center other than the origin. So we're going to use rise and run in order to figure out where our two partitioning points are. If you remember from the problem, we are using a k value of 1/4 for our first point. And then we're going to use a k value of 3/4 because we're dividing this line segment into a ratio of 1 to 3. All right, so the way that we're going to do this, you're going to start at J. You're going to count down to K, the rise and the run. So starting with the rise, from J down to K. Okay, I'm going down 1 from 11 down to -1. I'm going down 12 boxes. Okay, so you're going down 12. And now we're going to run. So from J, which is at -4, we're going to run to K. And we're going to go from -4 to 8, which is going to be running +12. If you notice, these are the same two things that we got when we were doing our partitioning formula. We got -12 for the change in X, for the change in Y, and then +12 for your change in X. So you're doing the same stuff, you're just doing it visually. Now, if we're looking for our first point, which is using a k value of 1/4, instead of going down 12 from J, I'm going to go down 1/4 of that. So 1/4 of -12 is -3. So I'm going to go down 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, instead of going to the right +12, I'm going to go to the right 1/4 of that run. So 1/4 of that, 1/4 of 12 is 3. So I'm going to go to the right 1, 2, 3 boxes, and I'm going to put a point right here. Okay, so that's going to be my first point. That's going to be M1. And it was as simple as that. Now let's take a look at the second point. I'm going to put it in blue. So I'm going to be using a k value of 3/4. So instead of going down 12, instead of having a run of -12, I'm going to go 3/4 of that. 3/4 of -12 is going to equal -9. So starting from J, I'm going to go down 9 boxes. So I'm going to go down to here, if I count down 9. All right, and now, instead of going to the right +12 boxes, I'm going to do 3/4 of a +12, and I'm going to get a +9. So I'm going to count to the right 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right here. And that's going to be my other point, M2. So much quicker, so much simpler. This is what the formula does for you, but the visual method is just so easy and simple to do. All right, so again, choose whichever method you like better, formulas or the visual. I prefer visual, but the formula works as well, and it also helps when you are dealing with fractions and things like that. All right, go ahead and look on to the next video for some more questions from the spring break packets. And I forgot to mention the actual coordinates. Let me write that down. M1 is at -1, +8. And then M2 is at 5, 2. Same points as before when we did it with the formula.